Morning everyone, I'm the running allergist. Today is Sunday the 18th of February. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, everyone else is asleep. Today marks the end of 7 weeks of my 16-week training program, and today I'll take you through what I do to prepare for a long run. To me, the beauty of running is its simplicity. You just put on a decent pair of running shoes and then hit the road. And that's fine for shortish distances. As you rack up the mileage, you have to prepare a little bit more for some of these longer runs. Today, I'm going to be doing the longest run so far of my training, 2 hours and 10 minutes. So I should be able to do a full half marathon distance, or hopefully a little bit more. So first thing that I need to do is have some breakfast. The classic runner's breakfast is porridge, possibly with a bit of fruit as well. I'm not a huge fan of cultivated cereals, but porridge does the job. It releases energy slowly. It sits well in your stomach. You don't feel bloated or heavy when you have some. So I'll go with this. I'd usually add a bit of fruit, some blueberries to the porridge, but I don't have any today, so I'm going to be a little bit unorthodox and go with red grapes. Sounds a bit strange, but it does actually taste quite nice. I've done this before. And there you go, porridge with red grapes. Unorthodox, but effective. Now for some coffee. Okay, now with breakfast out of the way, I need to prepare some hydration and fuel for the run itself. With runs of less than 90 minutes, you don't need to take any fluids or energy with you, but for a longer run like today, I'm going to be taking some water and a couple of energy gels. It's always a hassle carrying this stuff with you, so what I use is one of these running belts. The fluids or the water just conveniently goes into that pocket. This goes around my waist with the water around the back. There's some sections here that you can put in a couple of gels as well. I'm taking these ice gels with me. One of them's got caffeine for a bit of boost towards the end of the run. Another problem that you'll run into as you ramp up the mileage is chafing, particularly between your legs. Wet skin rubbing against each other for long periods of time becomes very, very painful. You can get away with short distances of less than 10k without taking any precautions, but with higher mileages you need some form of lubricant. The one that most people use is this one's called Body Glide. It's a nice convenient little stick. It looks like a deodorant stick, but it's actually a sort of a waxy kind of lubricant. Works wonders. Another thing is nipple chafing. Never had problems with nipple chafing until relatively recently. You might see on the internet some horrific pictures of people having run their marathons with streams of blood running down their shirts from their nipples. Yeah, but this is a significant problem, so various ways that you can deal with it. Some people use a bit of Vaseline on the nipples, which for me doesn't work that well, so I use these little stickers, I guess, these little plasters that you put over the nipples. These are called Nip-Ease. They're very simple and straightforward, but they work pretty well. A bit traumatic taking them off afterwards. I'd recommend doing that in the shower to avoid any unnecessary pain. Another problem is blisters, which can be an issue with short and long distances. Always wear well-fitted running shoes, but the best solution for this, or one of the best ways to deal with this, I think, is with rubbing a bit of Vaseline around your toes before you go on a long run, and that's what I'm going to do as well. Okay, so I'm all set. I have my water, my gels, my nipple guards, my Body Glide, and also my Vaseline toes all ready for my 2 hour 10 minute long slow run. See you later. I'm back from my long run. It was a beautiful sunny day. It wasn't particularly cold, so quite enjoyed it. It was the longest run I've ever done. It was 22.4 kilometers, so about 1.3 kilometers more than a half marathon distance. It took me 2 hours and 13 minutes to do it at a relatively slow pace. I'm feeling quite good. My legs are aching, obviously. So that concludes week 7 of my 16-week marathon training program. Next week is a big week. I'll be doing the Brighton Half Marathon on Sunday, so I'll do a video about that as well. If you'd like to sponsor me for the London Marathon, the link is in the description below. The money goes to Victor, which is a children's charity supporting blind and partially sighted children in the UK. Okay, I'll see you in the next video, hopefully next week.